Oh, hey there. I'm Tim O'Brien. I think you need to know about my sweet-ass novel, The Things They Carried. It's about my personal collection for the stories that was in the war.
That's right, Tim. The Things They Carried contains a series of stories about his time during the Vietnam War. Today, we'll be taking a deep look at some of these stories to see how well crafted they are and to give you a better understanding of the war. The Dentist is a story about Kurt Lemon and his irrational fear of dentists. Tell us more, Tim.
At some point, a dentist came to clean our teeth. Talked about how we haven't been flossing and clean up our teeth. Kurt Lemon in there passed out before anything was even clean.
Oh golly gee, I'm so scared.
Well, what do you want me to do? I'm your dentist, not your therapist.
I have a perfectly good tooth right here.
Well, jolly gee! Here comes Mr. Thirsty!
As you can see, Kurt Lemon was ashamed and embarrassed, so he ended up asking the dentist about a perfectly good tooth.
Thank you, Tim. And now for our English portion, sponsored by Sarah Clifford, because God forbid we have a video without a thorough analysis on sentence structure. Welcome to the English Corner. Let's meet our cast. Main character. Quarter pounder.
Hey, JD4. Anyone else would have laughed it off, but for Kurt Lemon it was too much. The embarrassment must have turned a screw in his head.
We have this creature with our literary devices.
Simulated irony, hyperbole.
We have Coil the camel.
The shade of embarrassment.
And we have the Weezer identifier, telling us the speaker and the tone.
Kurt Lemon uses objective numbers with a theme of shame.
Larry! Don't worry about him, he's a little special. Church tells the story of when Tim O'Brien's platoon came across a church inhabited by local monks. Take it away, Tim.
Well, here we
Yo
are.
guys, check this out. There's like a devious little church over here.
Oh my god.
We've been staying here for about a week, and the monks have been kind to all of us, particularly Henry.
Should we really be staying here?
I don't know about you, but our gods get a free trip to scrub it up.
I don't know, just staying in a church is all wrong. It's not Orgnnton, it's just...
He was a bit unsettled by the fact we've particularly invaded the church, but we're stuck for now. At least they're trying to be nice to the monks to make up for it.
Thank you, Tim. And once again, it's time for the English Corner. Welcome back to the show on the English Corner. Main character.
Henry Dobbins Kiwa.
Quarter pounder.
Page 117. You're right, he said. All you can do is be nice. Treat them decent, you know?
The Screecher.
Simulated.
Coil the camel.
You understand of respect to churches and a minigun.
The Weezer identifier.
People and Henry Dobbins use an appreciative and reflective tone to show the main themes of morality and shame. Over it for any part of the show. That's why it sucks.
Nightlife tells a secondhand story about Ratbat Kylie and how his instability led him to leaving for Japan. Where is Tim?
That loser is a part of the story. You get me?
I'll guess you'll have to do.
Well, start with raps.
I can't do this anymore.
Hey, I know this not may be your favorite place, but we need to get through this.
I don't know. I mean, especially with the bugs and the bodies.
Hey! No need to be a scaredy rat. Even I can be rattled at some nights. But we need to get through this, for you, and for all that remains. So keep that chin up and you'll push through.
Thank you.
Perfect. Just keep that attitude up and you have a sweet dream. Well, that's all, folks.
What the fuck?
God, we are not putting him back on the show. So as you can see, Rat Kylie broke down enough that he shot himself in the foot just to get out of the war. Did I hear that right? Did somebody say the English Corner? Well, I am so glad that you asked. Welcome back to the show on the English Corner. Main character!
Mitchell Sanders.
Quarter pounder!
Page 209. It was the purest black you could imagine. You'd shake your head and blink, you would tell you were blinking. You'd start to worry about getting cut off from the rest of the unit.
The Screecher! Hyperbole!
Personification.
Coil the Camel!
PTSD. Horrible puns. Bones.
The Weezer Identifier?
Brad Crowley is the intense and empirical tone of split medieval morality.
Well, Larry.
Can you tell they're autistic?
The man I killed shares Tim's shocked experience after killing a soldier. All yours, Tim. You good there, buddy? Can someone help him? Listen, Tim. You gotta get over this, alright, man? This is just war. This is what you do in war, okay? Talk to me, alright? Talk to me, alright? Talk to me. Talk to me. You know what? Come on, let's go. You gotta eat this. Come on. Well, that handles that. It's that wonderful time again. It's time for the... Do excuse me. I believe I'm getting a call. Hello? What? The English Corner is revolting? They're mad about the death of Coil the Camel? And this isn't a last-minute decision because we couldn't have time to finish the recording? Unbelievable! I guess I'll just have to do it. Tim O'Brien and Kiowa are the main characters of this chapter, with Kiowa being the main speaker. They use a melancholic tone to display the theme of guilt and morality. The best quote to support the main themes is on page 123. I'll tell you the straight truth, he said. The guy was dead the second he stepped on the trail. Understand me? So listen, you best pull your shit together. Can't just sit here all day. Kiowa's words are used to reinforce the guilt that Tim is feeling, and it shows how bad the guilt is. And here's some English bullshit. All of this is used as a way to once again support the strong sense of guilt that Tim is feeling. And that about does it. After all is said and done, I think we're able to take a step back and appreciate. He's behind me, isn't he?
Hey, here comes Mr. Thirsty.
Blah.
I was in a ski mask ready to go.
Forrest Gump.